Thank you again for joining us on this Friday for I Tune to Him. It's hard to believe we've made it through the end of another week. Hope the devotionals have been a great blessing to you this week and that they have brought a word of encouragement to you. Our thought for the week has been on Behold the Lamb, and we're going to conclude today in Revelation chapter 5. And I want to talk to you for a few moments on praise for the Lamb. You know, the Lamb here in Revelation 5 shows us one thing, and that is that the Lamb is the central figure in heaven. Because as Revelation 5 opens up, there's an angel that comes and says, who is worthy to open this scroll and to loose the seals? And there's only one who could redeem earth. He's the conquering Christ. He is the crucified Lamb here in Revelation chapter number 5. Because John turns when this question is asked and he's very upset and he weeps and the angel of the Lord comes and says, there's one who is worthy. It's the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And John is looking around expecting to see a conquering lion, but instead, as we begin here in verse 6, I want you to notice what he sees. He sees a crucified Lamb. Because it says, and I looked, and behold, in the midst of the throne and of the four living creatures, and in the midst of the elders stood a Lamb, as though it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent out into all the earth. Then He came and took the scroll out of the right hand of Him who sat on the throne. Now when He had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, each having a harp and golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sang a new song, saying, You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals, for You were slain, and have redeemed us to God by Your blood, out of every tribe and tongue and people and nation, and have made us kings and priests to our God, and we shall reign on the earth. Then I looked, and I heard the voice of many angels around the throne, the living creatures and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb who was slain, to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. Can I tell you the reason I love this passage of Scripture is because it tells me one thing. The Lamb has prevailed. You know, Satan thought that when Jesus was on the Mount of Temptation there in the wilderness, that He would fall. And he thought when He was at the Garden of Gethsemane that Jesus would fail. And he thought when He was there on the cross hanging, dying, that He was a fool. And he thought when they took Him and put Him in that cold borrowed tomb that He was finished. But you know what? That's not what I read here in Revelation chapter 5. I see a Lamb that is victorious, a Lamb that is in heaven. He's not in a manger. He's not in a ship that is being tossed around by a storm and He's asleep and doesn't care. He's not thirsty, sitting at a well just asking a woman for a cup of water. He's not hanging on a cross naked for all the world to mock Him. He's not lying in a cold tomb, but He's on a throne in heaven. And you know what? He still bears the wounds. Those will be marks for all of eternity that shows us what He did. He is that crucified Lamb. He is that conquering Lion, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And it causes something to happen in heaven when they see Him. There's a praise that takes place because the Lamb takes the book. And you know what? He is the only one that is worthy. Because I want to say to you today, the world is His. The world is His in creation because you know what? He made it. The world is His at Calvary because He redeemed it. And you know what? The world is going to be His in His conquest because one day He's coming to retake it. You know what? I just want to leave you with this thought today. Worthy, worthy is the Lamb. God bless you. Thank you for joining us today. If you do not have a place of worship, we would love for you to join us here at Butterfield Church this coming Sunday. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great day. Have a wonderful weekend. And until Monday, God bless each and every one of you.